The semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense making their way on the field to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. Tackled quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. He has first down yardage at the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, got to keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a run to the left. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He's tackled out at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Peters. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Peters. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
So the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he's hit just before the throw. And is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to find room. It's Peters. The offense going with the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Nebraska. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Hoffman. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The Huskers will crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Down he goes, a sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Pitches to the back. Inside the 40 now. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. First down and 10 now.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Same tailback, another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks. Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He eludes the run. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a round of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He's got him on a crossing route. And that will pick up a first down. A spot at his 38.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like...
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to...
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Huskers. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll toss it to the back. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. He's past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed period.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
What an incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
Caught quickly, finding space at the 20. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're over.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. The completion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Hoffman. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. He hands it to the back. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finding some room with the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Ohio State 56.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. The special teams making a huge impact. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to chuck it again.
The throw falls incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Huskers will line up to boot it away. Back after punt for the fourth time today. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll pitch it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Huskers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race and he won it. Almost set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. These two defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Cornhuskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hoffman. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 35-yard line. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. He's going to hand this off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Powerful running into the secondary. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly why you dial up a screen. Defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense operating from the pistol. Try and muscle for the first down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
He's more down at the 33. Second down.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll... First down here for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Short throw complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
trying for a 4th down completion. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. The ball is loose. Ball carrier recovers his own fumble on 4th down, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.